Hey, so I'm going to talk about the case for colonialism quickly. Um, Gilly says the need for rethinking colonialism or reassessing it, or one point for the case of it, um, is because of the poor anti-colonial regimes that have come to fruition now. So the post-colonial movements um, were particularly corrupt and had a poor level of human rights. And he says that this is a reason that they should have colonial rule back because clearly, he says the natives' um, ability to provide good governance has been overstated. And so we should go back to the colonial way of ruling. But instantly, I don't understand that because surely for there to be the anti-colonial regimes, which were admittedly bad, but surely they are reliant on the existence of the colonial presence in the first place. So that doesn't make any sense to me. As with many things in this article, he says a lot of his methodology is to do a cost benefit analysis. That's one of his first points, the one of two, that to find out if it was objectively harmful, then he should do a cost benefit analysis. And that is rested on the assumption that there needed to be what Gilly calls human flourishing. He says there should be a level of human flourishing, and presumes that this needs that for some reason these societies need rescuing, as with any sort of old colonial discourse. So if he means that these societies need to become, need the values that we have, then I would sort of question our values to begin with. If he means to sort of develop into our society, which is massively hell-bent on consumerism and competition, then I'm not sure that's something that is really missing and needs to be given by colonialism. As a society, if by human flourishing, he means that a society that is completely destroying the environment, and I think he mentions to have an injection of good government and security. Well, our good government has given us, especially in recent times, a wave of populism which can be manipulated and destroyed by other competing powers. If they need some human flourishing through security, then I don't understand that either. Our security developments have got us into a level of mutually assured destruction. Like we live in, I'm not sure that's really something we need to be spreading around the world. So I don't think he really made a very good argument for it at all. And also the cost benefit analysis, his reliance on producing some sort of counterfactual narrative is pretty troubling. I don't understand and his methodology for doing it is pretty poor, how he can sort of presume what would happen if colonialism didn't come in. That seems like a very sort of positivist approach, very deterministic and absolute, which, as we know, is not suitable and not good practice. So thanks for listening. That's nearly 5 minutes. See you next time.